AMD has made quite a lot of impact on the market with their APUs or the accelerated processing units as they prefer. You can think of an APU as a GPU blend into a CPU together on a single die. It's not a very new concept. Intel too used to have integrated graphics in their processors. But the APUs from AMD come with Vega graphics, which is supposed to perform nearly as good as a lower-end dedicated GPU. But is it really any good? And who is it actually meant for? Let's find out in this video. Hey everyone, it's Smazer. Today I'm gonna build a gaming PC with no graphics card in it. Actually, I'm gonna use AMD's Ryzen 5 3400G, which is an APU that comes with integrated Vega 11 graphics. It comes with 4 cores and 8 threads and can be overclocked up to 4.2 GHz. Let me make it very clear that if you have got the budget for a dedicated GPU, you should definitely go for it, because the performance out of the APU is not quite competing with the performance of an RX 570 or even 1650 that you can use. On the contrary, if you don't have the budget for a dedicated GPU and you still want over 30 FPS and low to high settings in modern titles, you can go for this PC. For the motherboard, you can go with ASRock B450M HDV Micro ATX motherboard, which is pretty good for the price that it comes for. But if you really want to push this processor, you should go with a good board that has got decent overclocking headrooms for the CPU, like the ASRock's B450M Steel Legend, which has got amazing VRMs for the price that it comes for. For the RAM, you can go with Corsair's Vengeance LPX 16GB 3000 MHz RAM kit, or if you want to save some money, you can just buy a single 8GB memory and can buy another 8GB stick when you got the budget for it. Now a good 450 watt power supply would be enough for your usage at this moment, but if you plan on upgrading your system and throw in a good GPU later in the future, I would suggest going for at least a 550 watt power supply to have that upgradability factor in your hands. Now I would definitely suggest at least a 120GB SSD for your operating system and a 1TB hard disk for the mass storage. For the case, you can go with Antix NX200, which is a very good case and comes with RGB strip in the front and a non-RGB fan at the rear. But for the price of 2600, it is a very good deal. All the parts used in this video will be linked down in the description. You can go ahead and check them out. Now as you can see, all the parts sums up to around 38,000 rupees. So you can build this PC from 35 to 40,000 if you change some parts here and there. But at the end of the day, where does this PC stand when it comes to gaming performance? I'll show you a comparison between the Ryzen 5 3400G and a PC built with Ryzen 3 3300X and RX 570. Now let me tell you something about the Ryzen 3 3300X. It is an amazing CPU that just launched and it's not yet available in India right now. So if you have the budget for dedicated GPU and you want to build a great PC and can wait till the launch of the Ryzen 3 3300X, you can get amazing performance, as you will see in the gaming benchmarks. With that being said guys, it's not like Ryzen 5 3400G is not good at all. It is very good when you are on a very tight budget and cannot afford a dedicated GPU. You can get 30 plus FPS in modern titles at mid to high settings, and if you want better FPS, you can just crank the settings down to low. Alright guys, that was about the video. See you in the next one. Adios.
I need a hop up. Select file.
Reloading. I killed an enemy.
Good job.
I can't use my ability.
Shield up. Come on, my brother. Jimmy's got you back. All right.
Thank you.
report assault with a deadly weapon north of
Stupid!
Dollar Hill Store and Strawberry.